On fucking Mars. If the sky's your limit, then you'll never go far.
Alright, what's up guys, Poison here, and I'm back for another episode of another video for Payday 2. Today we're taking a look at another perk deck. Real quick, before I get into this, I want to talk about yesterday's video. Not for my quick play. I put up a video talking about Alan Wake being taken off of Steam and Xbox, and I feel someone's going to be mad and be like, oh, Poison, you're just clickbaiting people by putting the title. As far as we know, Alan Wake may not return. Alan Wake is being taken off of Steam and Xbox Live, the only places it's available, on basically Tuesday, but I'm saying Monday, on the 15th is when the license expires, which they can't release the game anymore after that if they have an expired license because of music. So they're deciding to give the game away at a huge sale today. Actually, in 3 hours after this video goes up is when the sale is going to start. And yeah, as far as we know, Microsoft and the creators of Alan Wake aren't sure when Alan Wake is going to come back digitally. They're trying to renew the license, but as of right now, they haven't been able to. So that's why the game is actually being taken off of digital marketplaces. I'm pretty sure you can still find a physical copy, but digitally you can't download anymore as of Tuesday. So the game's being sold at 90% off for the game and all DLCs, which is only like one unless you buy like the digital edition or whatever. Like you buy some book and stuff that's not really necessary. But the thing is, Alan Wake 1, like the original Alan Wake, is going to be taken off, but Alan Wake American Nightmares, which is basically like the DLC, is still going to be online because, they renewed their license. But either way, moving on to the actual video, I just want to talk about that because I didn't want someone to get mad and be like, oh, you're just clickbaiting people, to get more views. No, I'm not. There's an article, I already linked it, and I didn't link the Polygon article yet. I'm going to do that actually after I'm done with this video. But yeah, today we're taking a look at the Armor perk deck for Payday 2. This is one of the original, this is the third of 4 original perk decks you could have in the game just for a base game without any DLC. So the Armor, as it sounds, you're going to be doing a lot of things with Armor. So the first perk is Type 1 Armor. You gain 10% more armor. Type 2 Armor, you gain an additional 10% more armor. Type 3 Armor, you gain an additional 10% more armor. Do you get the point? We're adding 10% more armor each time. So far, you already have 30% more armor. Reinforced Armor. Your armor's recovery rate is increased by 10%. When your armor gets depleted, you will be immune to health damage for 2 seconds. This cannot occur more often than once every 15 seconds. So basically, your armor recovery rate is increased by 10%, and when your armor gets depleted, you get, you're immune for 2 seconds. This can't happen more than every 15 seconds. Then Liquid Armor, you gain an additional 5% more armor. Reduces the armor recovery time for you and your crew by 10%. So 30% armor, your armor recovery rate is increased by 10%, and if your armor breaks, you become immune for 2 seconds, but it can't happen every 15 seconds. And then Liquid Armor, so 35% more armor, and then recovery time also. So, okay, let's break this down. Sorry, I haven't played with this perk deck at all because what's there to play with? It's just armor. So 35% more armor, first off, and a 20% increased recovery rate for your armor. That's pretty much it. So I don't know really how to test this. We're just going to go with a lightweight ballistic vest. Base armor of 50%. It's increased by 67.5. Does a lot of things, but let's just see how well this perk deck works. All right, so we're back. We're playing Jewelry Store. We're playing just on normal, or we're playing on a very hard, whatever. Just bringing a random gun. I don't even know. We just gotta see how this perk deck works. Honestly, this is just an armor perk deck. There's no health regen. There's nothing like that. I don't know. So far, out of the 3 perk decks, or this will be the 3rd perk deck, but out of the 2 perk decks I've already tried, the Muscle perk deck probably seems like the best one so far because, you could regen health, which regen health, or being able to regenerate your health is actually a big thing in this game. It's going to help keep you alive. It's going to help you playing longer. Like, if you die a lot, you go down a lot, you can't play as much. It's just going to be a giant pain in the ass, correct or not? But we're going to see. I've never played with this perk deck. We're going to see what we could do. We got to wait for someone to actually take our armor down. Probably could have played on a different heist, but I'm not trying to have a super long video either. Just going to collect all these packages while we can. I don't know. I guess we could have, a guard come in case one does come. But Oh, shoot. I forgot that they could take it now. But, the only major thing I kind of see with this perk deck is, like... Alright, so guys, you gotta understand, I don't play with armor at all. I actually play with grinder, which... Basically, to use grinder to its full abilities, you don't want to have any armor. Because the more armor you have with grinder, the less health you regen. So, usually you're supposed to run, like, a 2-piece suit or, like, a very low armor, ballistic vest. Honestly, like I'm saying, 2-piece suit works the best for that. You know, you're gonna gain as much health as you can. But, the only thing I saw about this was that those 2 seconds of immunity. So, let's say we get hurt, you know, we could run around and we could go somewhere to get our health back. Or we could get our armor back. You have 35% more health. You also have a 20% increased recovery rate for your armor. You know, 2% or 2 seconds of immunity. 2 seconds is quick enough for you to run and go hide as your armor regens. So, it seems balanced on paper, but does it really work like that? I don't know. We're going to find out. Like I'm saying, I don't use it. I'm not even going to try to interact with anyone. We're just going to mess around. Hopefully, we can get the stuff to start working. Missed 2 of the ones I actually needed. Yeah, if they start taking stuff, we'll just run out. You know, he's taking it. We'll give him a second. We'll let him take it for real quick. If he even wants to, he's not. So, let's see. Oh. Well, they were shooting at me. And I guess the 2 seconds were up instantly, so... Kind of screwed myself over a little. Brought my health down to somewhere I don't want it to be down, but... We got no armor recovery. We're kind of just where we are. Oh, I thought that was a person. Never mind. So, I guess I was immune for 2 seconds. I don't know. I didn't see anything. Like, usually when you have immunity, you would have like a yellow thing hit you. But you see how that blue one was showing like, hey, that one almost hit me or whatever. You usually have like a yellow one to prove you're immune. But there was nothing there. So there was no hit markers. None of that. So hopefully I was immune. I don't really even know how to test. I mean, I could definitely tell that this that I have more armor than I usually do, actually. Not 2-piece suit, but the lightweight ballistic vest doesn't have much armor. Usually one shot will take it down. But this one I'm getting shot, was that the 3rd time now? So I do see an... Ooh, shoot. I see an increase in armor, yes, but I don't see like that 2% immunity thing happening. I'm not sure if there's a special way. Well, to trigger it, you need to drop your armor, but like I'm saying, nothing happened, so... You know, I've also seen... I'm pretty sure you could shoot those, and it'll set it off or something. I don't know. I want to try to, actually, but that's something for a different video, but... Okay, I see our armor's increased, yes, but... I don't think we triggered the immunity for 2 seconds. The recovery rate is definitely increased, even though this armor has a quick recovery. So, you know, if you're someone who runs armor, then maybe this would be a good thing to have. I don't run armor at all. Like I said, I run grinder, and I'm just waiting for that video to come out. Or waiting until we get to that perk deck, but... You know, I'm kind of scared on the edge, because I already lost so much health. Don't even know how John Wick was. He's probably down by a sniper, actually. So, armor, probably won't be using this again. I see no reason to be using this. You know, like I'm saying, there's way better perk decks out there. The armor one, armor and crew chief, not really a necessity in my opinion. Jesus Christ. I don't know. If you use this perk deck, let me know how you use it. Let me know your playstyle. I'm saying for me, playing solo with my current playstyle, it's not a necessity. You know, the armor recovery rate is actually nice to have, but it's always better to have a health regen ability. And that was a civilian that just shot in the back. That was my mulligan, 100% me. So I don't think we're actually going to be able to beat this heist, because if that sniper gets me, pretty much down. Unless we get him first. But armor, not really digging it, not really, I don't know, just not for me, honestly. And I can't see this being very useful, honestly. Like, I don't know, maybe you need a team to see its full potential, but right now I'm not seeing its potential happen. I'm not seeing any potential in it. It's just, you know, increased armor, increased recovery rate, but other than that, it's not as good as I thought it would be. I'm saying the 2 seconds of immunity would probably be good if, let's say, you know, your armor gets down, you got 2 seconds to run and get your armor up, which within 2 seconds your armor should already start recovering. So on paper it sounds great, but in practice I'm not seeing it that well. And I hope this isn't something you have to use on an easier difficulty, because there's already enough perk decks that you can't use on like a higher difficulty. Like what's it called? The not the Hitman, the Sociopath. The Sociopath perk deck isn't really something you could use on a higher difficulty. It's kind of stuck to like lower difficulty, because the only way you could get health back is from a melee kill. So yeah, armor recovery, fast, but just at this point in Payday 2, especially with these higher difficulties, you need to be able to regenerate health. If you can't regenerate health, you're gonna die. That's just how the game works, and the grinder is perfect for that. You know, you're able to recover your health quickly. You know, as long as you're putting out damage, you're going to be regenning health. Which this gun, which came with the grinder perk deck, is perfect. You know, it shoots fast, has a small magazine, but you're able to get your health back within no time. But I keep bragging about how well grinder is. I'm just waiting till we get to that video. I don't know what perk deck it is. You know, I'm not sure when we're going to be able to use it, but you know, this, I don't know. You have to play more laid back, you know. You could be out there, but it's more of a laid back perk deck than anything else. And it's just not my playstyle. So, you know, armor perk deck, if you're someone who runs armor, you know, or even if you don't run armor, like, this would be good for lower armor. Like, I just used, like, the lightweight ballistic vest. It's perfect for that, because it gives you more armor. And because the lightweight ballistic vest has a quick recovery plus a 20% increased recovery, you're gonna be able to recover faster. So it has its playstyles. It's just not my playstyle. It's just not my type of thing I want to use. But if you do use the armor perk deck, please let me know how it is, how you use it. Do you use it in a team or do you use it solo? Just my playstyle from my viewing right now, I wouldn't be using it, honestly. But yeah, guys. Until next time, have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Bye.